With age comes with desperation. What do I mean by that? Older men tend to seem have more money, resources, and benefits, right? So these 50-plus-year-old guys are going to get finessed by these younger women. Women that are young enough to be their daughters, right? Well, allegedly, this OnlyFans model was robbing all of her victims. And for some reason, these guys are just going apeshit over these IG models and OnlyFans girls. Let's take a look and see what happened to the alleged victims that claim they were robbed by this OnlyFans girl. Shout out to KTLA, Channel 5.
You'll see only on 5, a woman accused of being the mastermind of a dating app crime spree. The sinister scheme has now unraveled into a longer list of claims from...
Okay, you guys were getting robbed by this, well, they say it's a woman, but she looks awfully masculine in the face. I mean, look at the jaws. Oh, man, look at that chin. I'm sorry, she's not. Man, it's like with age comes with delusion. She looks way older, too.
People who say they were robbed by an OnlyFans model. Deputies say Adva Levy targeted older men to steal from them. But tonight, others are coming forward claiming they are victims too.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade has been doing some digging on this story. She spoke with some of her alleged victims. MB.
Yeah, Mike and Cher, through our own investigation, we discovered that she allegedly not only preys on older, wealthy men, but people of all ages, as long as they have money, credit cards, and luxury goods.
I already post pictures of my bikinis on Instagram for free. Why not trying to make money out of my other pictures of my bikini and my feet?
She's appeared in Penthouse and Playboy New Zealand.
But we're going to stop it right there because we know most of the victims are... I can't say it on camera because the liberals are too sensitive. They're going to say I'm racist and this and all this, but you know I'm telling the truth. Come on now. Do you really think a lot of guys that look like me are going to be victims of this girl? No, because they assume that we're broke, etc., etc. But maybe the older black guys might have had a chance with her. But they're not going to come out public that they were scammed by her because it's too embarrassing. It's bad on our ego because when we're young, we thought that we could get these girls for free. But when really, the girls that we were getting for free were the fat ones that nobody else didn't want. And they had 5 kids.
Zealand. She claims to be the first top Israeli OnlyFans model, and she's known to drive a Porsche and a Mercedes. But behind all this glamour, Adva Levy is an accused serial burglar. LA County Sheriff's officials say she targets wealthy older men, poses as their girlfriend or companion on social media dating apps, and then burglarizes their homes. Authorities say she's victimized at least 10 men in Malibu.
Older guys are the biggest simps. We know that. But see, when you get the status, the money, the resources, and the benefits, etc., etc., the Bitcoin and all that shit, you become victims of this shit. It's like when you get up there, you're not cautious of the women that you deal with. Of course, the women you deal with are going to be half of your age. But the problem with that is they're going to be criminals and gold diggers. When you get older and you have the wealth and you can pretty much be a real provider and provide a household, you're going to have a couple of concubines that you could put up in apartments, put them in a nice Mercedes, G-Wagon, whatever. But the problem with that is most of the women that you're going to deal with are going to have mental issues and they're not going to love you. They're going to love what you can provide. So that's why when you're younger, these are the guys that are 30 plus years old. Between the ages of 30 and 45, go for the woman that likes you. She's going to be less of a headache and it's not going to hit you as hard financially. But when you're 60 plus and you start getting all these baddies that you couldn't get when you were younger, you're getting cleaned out. You're getting taken to the cleaners.
In other parts of LA County, she apparently goes by several aliases, including Shoshana, Shayna, and Mia Ventura. Here's Mia appearing on Michael Sartain's podcast called Access Vegas, talking about needing a man who can provide.
I need a provider, a supporter. I need someone strong and dominator because I'm
very much of a strong female, so I need someone to be more dominant than me.
Michael tells us while appearing on this special election night show, she stole all the other female panelists' money and credit cards out of their purses, which were in the green room.
What the hell is wrong with this girl? She has some severe mental issues. So not only is she preying on men, wealthy men, she's preying on women too. So this girl is a complete disaster, like all around.
She got up at the 45-minute mark and she was gone for 20-something minutes and just went through everyone's bag.
Eden Lynn says she was one of the women who Mia stole from that night.
At some point, she went in there and stole from like multiple women, our credit cards, like IDs, cash, anything.
Eden tells us she confirmed Mia was the culprit by seeing multiple attempted charges Mia tried to put on her Amex, including a hair appointment at a pricey Beverly Hills salon.
$2,000 for a haircut. Man. So when you're dealing with these Middle Eastern women, you coughing up some bread. And if you're a man with money, you can pretty much have any woman you want for the wrong reasons though. Whatever woman you have, when you're high up on the Richter scale, the woman's not going to respect you, sadly, unless she has her own shit too. So I'm wondering, does this woman come from a wealthy family, wealthy parents back in the Middle East? Like, what's the deal? What is her background? It's like it all starts in the household. This girl has mental issues and she needs some help.
Where Mia booked the appointment under Mia Ventura.
I got in contact with the salon and the stylist she booked with, and they gave me the name it was put under. She sent me screenshots of the consultation FaceTime she did with her, and like the receipts in her text and everything.
Adult film star Cody Steele says he became one of Mia's victims while the two worked at an LA party company. A group from the company got hired to go to France to work a party and stay together at an Airbnb. He says while he and the others were out, she stole all their luxury items.
She decided to basically rob pretty much every person in that group of essentially anything marked with a designer label.
They called the French authorities and they made her return the items. Michael says Mia has been a fixture over the last few years at LA and Vegas clubs and charity events. And he says she's known to threaten her victims to keep them from going to the police.
She would threaten to file a false sexual assault charge or say that, you know, the guy offered to pay her money for sex or something to that effect.
According to jail records, Mia, aka Adva, was arrested for a felony in May and bailed out. It's unclear, though, if that arrest is connected to the alleged burglaries.
Like at this point, everyone knows she's guilty and she's still stealing stuff. This seems like a mental illness.
Well, detectives are now searching for more victims. And so if you think that you were one of them, you are urged to contact the LA County Sheriff's Department.
And you know, this really just makes men just look bad in general. Because the average, like just imagine getting finessed by a woman that you weren't even married to, that you weren't even intimate with. This was just a girl you had sex with and you lost a lot of shit behind that. She took your credit cards, used your name to buy shit. It's just horrible. And this is only going to get worse with time because everybody's losing their jobs to AI, automation, whatever else, right? So the oldest profession is going to be the most common profession. Sex workers. A lot of these young hotties online are sex workers. Let's just be real. You got robbed by a prostitute pretty much. Embarrassing, right? But then again, is it any more embarrassing than getting finessed by a woman you married that pretty much took half of your shit, if not everything? Most guys don't have much to lose to begin with, other than their mental state. But anyway, let me know what you think about this video or about her. It's just crazy. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.